August 5th. Oh, excuse me, August 6th. And we are live from my bedroom, aka office. Um, Today we are still going to be looking for our shiny Rookidee. Hopefully we can get it today. But I guess we will have to see. Hopefully we don't have any issues like we did yesterday with our stream. But you never know how it goes, right? But welcome, one and all, to this fun stream. Um, Hope everybody's having a good day. We're supposed to be getting some thunderstorms, and we got flash flood warning in Lexington, in where I'm living. So we'll see what happens. I know everybody's been having some issues, this past week or so. So again, I hope everybody's safe. Hope nobody's had any major issues. Um, with weather and things like that. So, again, I know with what we're already going through, it's already tough, and we don't need anything to make it any tougher. So, but I hope you all are having a great day. We are going to continue this stream and hopefully find that shiny Rookidee soon. Is what we're hoping for. So again, let's have a little bit of fun. Let's chat it up. Hopefully, we can see what's going on with everybody. But today has been an interesting day. Again, not much going on. I'm stuck in the house, quarantined right now. But I got some clothes folded, and I got to work on getting the rest of my laundry done tomorrow. Um, got dinner cooked. Made some grilled chicken. Which I love grilling. That's one of my all-time all favorite pastimes is going outside and getting on the grill. So I will continue doing that. I don't care if I'm quarantined or not. As long as I'm in my yard, it should be fine. Um, but yeah, that's about it. Nothing really too exciting today. So, but we'll see. We'll see exactly how that's gonna go and how the rest of this is gonna go. I'm hoping that we can get this bird quick. If we can get this bird quick, I'll be real happy. Probably gonna turn on my internet soon, just to kind of see what types of raids there are. But right now, I'm just gonna chill. And chill, ain't gonna do too much. to the next area. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully, there's one. I think it's hilarious how they fly around in circles. Alright, we're out here, guys. We are chilling. That's what we're doing right now. Hopefully we can find another shiny here soon. I am on the hunt for a mini shinies. I think I've only gotten I can't even remember. In Gen 8, I think I've only gotten, like, if I'm talking about my living decks, the ones I actually have from my living decks, I think I have maybe 20, maybe, if I'm talking Gen 8. Probably not even that many. Probably 10 to 15. I'm going to have to check that in a little bit. I got a whole spreadsheet that I'm trying to create and keep that going. So, I don't have very many yet. But that's what I'm looking to get. Hopefully, we'll be working on that, and hopefully we can get through this pretty quickly. If we can, that would be awesome. Make things a little bit easier. Make my life a little bit easier. Note what I wanted to do. Oh, Grubbin. There's another one that I still haven't got either. I have not gotten Grubbin. There you go. I don't know how I did that, but wasn't paying no attention. Hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day. We're gonna get this shiny bird today, I hope. No, I ain't hoping. We're gonna get that shiny bird today. It's a fact, Jack. We are going to do our best to get that shiny bird today. And then if we get it today, then we'll end up going to our shiny Wooloo and get that shiny roly woolly. I don't know what you. I guess it's a sheep or a lamb. I don't know. Whatever he is, we gonna get it. But again, I hope you are having a good day. It can only go up from here, right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Especially watching watching a stream too makes it even better. And get you in the feels. No, I don't want to fight. And guys, I'm running away because I don't necessarily have to attack it. I've gotten up to my 500 encounters already for Rookidee, so I don't have to worry about actually fainting him anymore. Once you get up to 500, that's whenever that's the highest odds you have, and all you have to do is run away after that. Actually, I'm gonna do something I think I might have already. Let me go. I'm gonna check something on my Pokédex right quick. No. Okay. I usually, and I know you're probably gonna think I'm crazy, I like to get up to 512. At least. Just to, make sure, because a lot of people say, it's 512, 500. So I'll just usually get to 512 or a little bit above and go from there. It's nothing really big, so. But I'm looking into, again, hopefully looking into trying to create a competitive team. I'm going to have to actually look in my Pokemon and see kind of what I got and what I'm able to work with. Because I want to try to get into competitive. That's something that I have talked about before, but never really thought about. But I think that's something that I'm going to work on, because gotta have all facets. If I'm gonna look into doing Pokemon, I might as well look into all avenues. I've never really done competitive before. So if y'all know any people that are training for competitive Pokemon, let me know. Let me get their number. I'll be some good people to talk to. I think that would be awesome. to work into getting into, I think. Something I gotta work on getting is a light. I don't have an actual lamp anywhere near my computer, or a light at all. And I gotta figure out a way to light myself up a little bit. Just from the screen, it's not terrible, but it's not enough to give me what I need. And you fear, and from town to town, all the London to Saban. But it's okay. You want to know why it's okay? That's right. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. Heroes tonight. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this on. Excuse me. I know one thing. Last night I was doing a couple raids and everything, and it was fine. But I was like, how many more Pikachu's are there gonna be? Like, there were so many Pikachu raids. I was going around my dens that I had, and like everyone was either a Pikachu or a Raichu. There were only a couple that I could find that were something any different. I'm like, okay, it's great. I love having the yellow and the Raichu. That's pretty sweet. Um, but I don't need like 40 of them. I just need one. But I will say that they're giving out good stuff, good XP candies, and some Dynamax, and actually, I think it's the Raichus or something. I got some Armorite ore, so that's actually pretty cool. So if you doing any raids, make sure that you're getting in those raids, getting you some Armorite ore, and um, trying to make sure you're getting everything you need, because that's the way to get it. As many raids as you can get, and then if you remember, all those raids that you're doing replenish the max mushrooms around the Isle of Armor. So um, it definitely helps. Actually, I went into the forest and ended up finding 3 bushels right next to each other, which is actually really awesome. So make sure that you're doing those raids and getting everything, getting the raid candies and the max mushrooms from the when they respawn. Oh, and Squillet is not the Pokemon that I'm looking for. My Talonflame is my friend now. I can tell by what's being said in his intro, so that's pretty cool. Even no offense to him, he's not shiny, so I gotta work on that too. I need a shiny Talonflame. excuse me, shiny Fletchling first. Now, I will tell you this: whenever we go for our Wooloo, I will have to do encounters. I will actually have to faint the Pokemon because I know I don't have 500 encounters. So just keep that in mind. It's not a bad thing. I'm gonna have to cut off my animations for it, but it's not a bad thing. It's just the fact that I'm gonna be beaten down on level 6 Pokemon at the highest. It's a little sad, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And that's the best way for us to get our shinies. And it got real dark, and it's not raining yet. It got real dark real fast. So, but I'm still looking into. I still got to get. I'm gonna get a list of, Pokemon that are viable and competitive, and I want to try to get a team together. And then what I'm probably gonna end up doing is finding the shinies. So do shiny hunting for those, and then have those ready for competitive. You know, use my vitamins and maybe look into probably doing some battling to get my EVs up. Since I think you can only use like 6 vitamins of a certain kind um, on a Pokemon, so you gotta figure out the best way to EV train the Pokemon. So it's gonna be another thing I'm gonna have to research. I want to be able to do all this, but I know that I'm gonna be going back to school actually starting next week. So I gotta figure out how it's gonna happen. Come on, Rookidee. No, nothing there. There we go. Dang. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. I gotta figure out. Because I believe something. Nope, not that. Let's go here. No, I don't want to battle him. No. Huh. Need to figure out. Let me do this. Put it up to 40. I think that'll be good. Got my mic off. Whew. Need to look into possibly.
Just ask to snooze an alarm. There aren't any set at the moment.
Thanks, Google. My Google Home thinks I'm talking to it. That's always good, right? I am going to need to check on my getting everything set up in my classroom tomorrow or next week. That's going to be the fun part, trying to get ready for the school year. And I don't know exactly what's going to happen with sports, but from what I'm seeing already, there's going to be a lot of issues, and we probably won't be able to do any football or anything this season. And I hate that for the students, the student athletes, because that's, some of them, that's how they were planning on going to college. Not that a lot of them probably had the academics, but still, these colleges are coming to look at these kids, and they can't even get a shot because they're not able to play, and that sucks. And there's not a lot of colleges that are gonna just say, "Oh, you don't have very much film, but we'll still take you." How does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. It's one of those things you don't want to put the kids in harm's way, but you also don't want to ruin any chances that they have to go to college. Because you want them to be able to advance themselves, especially if that's what their plan was. But I don't know. That is the conundrum that we face now, or that these kids are facing now. They have no clue. They want to play because, being at the workouts and everything with those kids, they want to be out there. They want to get better. They want to be able to play football, but you still don't want to put their lives in danger if for some reason they get sick and they can't get any better. I don't know. It's a hard thing to think about. And there's no right decision, because somebody's going to be mad at whatever decision you make. If we go just like with the whole school thing, they want us to go back to school, but there's got to be procedures that are in place that we know that a lot of kids don't follow rules in the first place. And now we're going to actually go back into a school, and these kids are going to have to follow like these strict guidelines. It's crazy to think that these kids are just gonna follow the rules whenever they come in. That's not. I hate to say it. It's not likely. There's gonna be kids that are gonna have to be sent home, and then again, you know what? There's gonna be parents that are gonna have to come pick up their kids, and they're gonna be like, "I'm not coming to get them." So then we have to sit them somewhere, quarantine them off by themselves because they're not following directions. It's one of those things. As an educator, I want to do what's best for the kids. That's my whole issue. Is I want to do what's best for the kids, and I know the kids need to be in school. So it's like, well, we need to make sure that we're giving them everything possible that they can get. And I am for virtual learning. That's one of the things that I'm I enjoy is actually getting on the computer and having these things for the students to do. Um, and for some kids, it's going to be a struggle because they might not have the technology that other people have. Um, and you got to be able to you know make the best out of a horrible situation. That's what we're trying to do because we don't want these kids coming in here. And the A day B day stuff works. It gets the population from the max capacity to half, which works. But then that puts a struggle on the teacher because you're like, okay, well, I don't want to teach one day and then have to teach the same thing over and over again. Like, I just don't see that being beneficial for the students, especially thinking about if we got A day B day, if we're doing A group goes Monday and Tuesday. So that means I'm gonna have to basically teach the same thing on Thursday and Friday to the other set of students. Well, then what are the other students going to do those other 3 days? That's what you got to think about. And even if we're doing A day goes Monday and Thursday, and B goes Tuesday and Friday, still the same idea. Yeah, it's going to be alternating, so I only have to teach one day and then teach the other group. But it's still, I don't like that idea. I like being able to have every student there and being able to teach. But again, you can't do that. So I am actually, hopefully it'll all work. All of my lessons are going to be recorded, and so that I can actually post them for the students that weren't there that day. And so they're still getting the same exact lesson that the other kids got. It's just the fact that it's not live, but I am still planning on doing like a live video feed for the students as well, so they can get on and watch. They'll just be at home or at a library or somewhere that's not at school. So I think that will be good enough so that I can teach every single day something that's not the same exact lesson that it was the day before. But we're gonna see how that goes. I'm hoping that it goes over well. But that's one of those things. I just want to check it and see, because if it works out, and my students are actually watching the videos and watching the live lessons, and are still engaged, that's a good thing. What I know the struggle with that is that there's gonna have to be, I'm going to have to not only monitor the students that are in my class, but monitor the chat so that, if they have any questions, I can answer those questions. That's probably going to be the hardest part, is being able to monitor those. But I think if I use my iPad, I can actually look at the chat while I'm up teaching and be able to answer those questions as well. And that'll be something that I'll just have to experiment with and play with, because right now I can't, right, because I don't have any students. Excuse me. But maybe going into next week I could have some of my colleagues log in and do a pretend lesson and see if I can, get those questions, uh, you know, in pretty good response time so I can answer the questions. And it might be one of those things that I say, if you're not live, or if you're not in the classroom and you have questions, make sure to put them in the chat and I'll try to get to them. When I pause or something. I don't know. I have to figure out the best option for that. But it's going to be a tough situation that we're trying to make the best out of. And there's no right answer. There's only suggestions that people are going to have their opinions about. And you can't fault somebody for trying to make a decision. That's what I'm going to say. You can't fault them trying to make a decision. I'm not going to say whether it's a good decision, bad decision. Because there's no real way to know if it's a good decision or a bad decision until you actually get into it. So I'm to the point now that I'm trying to do is get everything ready for school and go from there. I'm not focusing on what decision was made. I'm just focusing on, since I know I'm going to be in school, I'm going to make sure that my kids are prepared for, or I'm prepared for anything that I'm having to do. And with me teaching a new curriculum, a Math 4, coming into this, odd looking school year, it's going to be interesting. Because I don't have everything planned out yet. I know exactly what topics I have to teach, or what units I have to teach. But I got to get the meat of my lessons and stuff together. Like I don't have any notebook slides of all my stuff. I don't have any of that stuff yet. So that's what I'm going to be working on next week and throughout the year, just to make sure that I have everything that's supposed to be in there. Good thing is I have kind of call it an outline of the curriculum and kind of what they want in it, so it makes it a little bit easier to actually have it, or to actually get it all organized. So I will say I am excited about what's to come, but it's one of those things I can be excited and worried at the same time. Because it's going to be one of those years that you never know what can happen. There might be an outbreak of COVID cases at my school, and I have no clue. So it's like, okay, there could be, and I know that there could be, but I'm not going to go into it just saying, oh, I'm not. There's going to be so many cases. I'm not going to do that. I'm a very optimistic person. I can be. So it's like I'm optimistic about this year could be a pretty good year. Not as many kids in at the same time. Might not be as many incidents in school as there have been in the past, which would be awesome. But then again, I'm also a little bit of a realist. I know that even though there's less kids, there's still going to be issues with people that are at school at the same time. So, but and also being a realist, I know that there is a big chance that somebody is going to come into that school with COVID, and I know that. But I can't let that be the end all be all of my ideals. I'm still gonna do the best I can as a teacher. but I'm also gonna think of my well-being and my family's well-being, because I can, and I hate to say it this way, I can find another job, but I don't want to lose anybody in my family. That's just just it in a nutshell. So it's one of those things. I'm not stressing over anything, because that's not who I am. You know, I'm gonna do the very best that I can with what I can control. And there she comes. Why don't you just do me? And I go like, yeah, yeah. Sorry. So, but I've been talking for 30 minutes, which is fine, right? It's what I'm here for, to talk. Um, but one thing I will not talk about on here is politics, so don't try to get me talking about that. Politics is not something that I feel like is something that needs to be talked about on here, because everybody's gonna have their different opinions, and some people are extremely, and I'm gonna say it this way, extremely passionate about their political beliefs, and like to argue, and I don't. That's not what we need on this chat. I like the fact that um, we have a little anonymity where we're not gonna argue about that. That's not something that we're gonna talk about on here. And if it does happen, it can happen. I'm just not. If there's a whole lot of arguing and cussing in chat, I promise you, I will time you out real quick, because we're here to have fun. We're here to chill out and not act crazy. Um, so I think what I'm gonna do after this stream, I gotta do some organizing and do some personalization of my Facebook and my Twitch streams. Gotta get a little bit more creative. That's one of the reasons why I feel like I don't have very many viewers. So we're gonna do that after the stream. Try to make it more me. Hopefully. Put a little bit more. I don't think I put a lot of info on my about me or anything like that. So I'll work on that. We're getting a lot of thunder. We ain't getting a lot of rain though, but I do believe though that we are making our way to getting this shiny bird. And I hope and pray that it does not take forever, because that will be the worst. I would like to have a quick hunt. If we can get it in 300, 400, 500, it's cool. If it get any higher than that, it's gonna suck. It is going to suck. But again, we can't control that, can we? We cannot control that. All we can do is do our best to control what we can control. I know y'all hear that a lot, right? Control what you can control. But it is so true. So true. Oh man. Squove it. Why? Nothing over here. Oh, I just saw it pop up. Yep. And what we'll do is we'll oh, it started raining. At 250 I'm gonna check and see what kind of raids we got on our queue. There's a birdie. But I'm hoping to try to pull some more people into into this, hopefully. Ah. I will say this: if I end up getting another squover, it's not going to be a big issue because I'd still need, because I've gotten Greedent. I shiny hunted Scovid earlier, so again I don't think I have my. Think I got it early, so I don't have my 500, but if I end up getting it, it's not going to be a big deal. So that's why, me running into it, I'm not really worried about that. Mm. But I'd love to go ahead and get this shiny bird. Oop, there's one. This golden bird. Hmm? I was gonna go outside and water my plants earlier. I'm glad I didn't. Think they're getting just enough rain. Getting just enough water. Hmm, that'd be pretty good. Again, I do have to take a picture of my garden so I could see it. It's pretty small, but pretty nice. I'm just glad I got it done. That was a long day. Um, Having to go to Lowe's and pick up, mulch and go pick up the plants, get a shovel, 2 shovels actually, get some dirt. That was probably the worst part was sodding it with a shovel. Um, that was tough. Um, but we got it done. The garden's actually looking really nice. Um, so I'm hoping that it'll continue to stay nice as we you know get through this summer and go into the fall and whatnot. Hopefully my bushes, got azalea bushes. Hopefully they stay really nice. Two of them have actually started blooming already, which I don't think is a terrible thing, but just is a little early for me. Thinking that I didn't think that they would bloom that early, but me was wrong, I guess. So, but I know that looking at those bushes, they still had some um, green limbs, so they hadn't matured yet. So I was a little worried about them because the leaves were falling off and things like that. But where the leaves were falling off, I noticed the stems were maturing. They were getting their bark. So I stopped worrying. Um, that was one of my issues that I had, um, that I was worried about before. But because I'm not, it's not a bad thing. Um, but I didn't want them to just completely die and me have to go buy some more and replant them. I was hoping they'd survive for a little while. So but they're doing pretty good. They are, um, they're actually doing pretty good. I'm gonna end up taking a picture of them tomorrow so I can show you guys what they look like and whatnot. It's starting to get a little darker here. What time is it? Got about 10 minutes and then the lights will surely cut on. I could go ahead and cut them on, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to keep going. Alright, so I'm going to check our link and see if there's any raids are available. Not right now. Nothing's open, which is okay. We'll just keep hunting. Nothing there, nothing there. Beginning to pop up here. Got 1, 2. Alright. Got a Marowak. Let's see if we can get in. Yes, sir. Alright, so it's a ground type, so let's switch. What do you think? Go Bulbasaur or Venusaur? Or we'll go Venusaur. Or should we go Urshifu? Let's go Urshifu. I like using Urshifu. It'd be awesome if this was a shiny, but I doubt that it is. Yeah, it's alright though. Probably won't catch this depending on what moves it actually attacks us with. Since I already got one. I know it's probably got some some of its egg moves. I think this one could also possibly have its hidden ability. I don't know which den it came from. I didn't look. But we're gonna see. Oh, that was pointless right there. Oof. That wind is a little crazy outside. Just so y'all know, I don't know exactly what this weather's gonna do. So if it cuts out, sorry. It's not much I can really do about it. But we'll if it goes out, I'll probably just end the stream and not really worry too much about it. But let's try this again. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. Marowak's doesn't have very much accuracy, does he? He's about to be dead anyway. I know. So I know. I know. And he's done. Yeah, I ain't gonna catch him. I ain't worried about it. Don't catch. Kind of stuff that we get. Stored power trick, ally switch, shadow ball. Got a bomb mushroom, Kelsey berry, figgy berry. Got 2 armorite ore, 2 Dynamax candies, extra large candy, and 2 large candy. Not too bad. Got a few spoils out of that. See if we can find some more birdies. Oh man. But my plan for tomorrow is think tomorrow my plan needs to be that I'm going to work on some of my stuff for tomorrow, or stuff for when school comes in. I gotta get my Canvas course set up completely so that the kids have something to be able to check whenever they get in, because some of them they already technically have access to everything. I just haven't published my Canvas courses yet. Have not published them yet, so they can't actually see what's in there. So I need to get that set up so that I can go ahead and get them published, so that whenever they get in, they can go in and see kind of what's going to be in there, how things are going to be set up. Because I want to try to give them the best opportunity, and so if they go ahead and start now, it'll be good for them to see it and be prepared for it. So, but I gotta finish typing out my syllabus for both my 2 preps this semester, which honestly 2 preps is not bad, because I got Foundations of Math 3, which I thought we weren't going to do Foundations anymore, but they sprung that on me. And also the new curriculum, and there's Light, which is a new curriculum that we got. So, I'm at this point, I'm like, you know what? I wish they would have said something to me about the classes that I was going to be teaching. I thought that I was just going to be teaching Math 4. They could have said, well, we didn't have enough interest in your Math 4 courses, so we decided to get rid of Math 4, and we created a Foundations of Math 3 course for the students. Excuse me. For the students that didn't do well last semester, or the students that didn't pass and ended up having to take summer school for Math 2. It would have been nice to hear, but at the end of the day, as long as As long as I'm teaching, I don't care. Um, I taught Foundations of Math 3 last year. So it wasn't a terrible thing. I don't have the Foundations of Math 3 course next, or the Math 3 course next semester. So I don't know if they are just going to put them in with a regular Math 3 course or what. Um, but I got to figure out exactly what they want me to do with this Foundations of Math 3 course. If they want me to teach it like I did last semester, then what I'll end up doing is I will only do, or what I did last year was I taught um, the first 4 lessons or the first 4 units of the course. I took longer to go through those, um, and that's what I did. And then when I taught the Math 3 course in the spring, I taught the last 4 units of the course. But I don't know exactly how they are going to set this up. I'm actually going to need to look. I don't know exactly how they are setting it up for the next unit or for the next semester. But if I'm not teaching it, I don't want to do something that's going to screw everything up. So I want to try to make it easier for the person that has them next semester. I don't want to teach exactly the same, or I don't want them to have to teach the same exact stuff that I did. So I don't know. That is something I'm going to have to look into. That's one of those things I'm going to think about this weekend and try to make a mental note of all of that stuff so that it's easier for not only me but for the kids and also for the teacher that they have next. So, but we will see. It's one of those things. I'm not stressing over that either. Again, ain't no point in stressing when there's other things that need. Ain't no point in stressing over that when there's other things that can be worried about. That's just another thing. I will say though, I do hope that it's an easy transition for everybody. Because if it's an easy transition for everybody, then I won't have anything to worry about. Ran right into it. That's fine. Now I will take another shiny blip bug, but I don't necessarily need it. So I don't really want it. You can go somewhere else, but I don't need you. About to say, went 2 rounds and couldn't find a shiny bird, or couldn't find a bird. Still looking for them shiny birds. Shiny birds, shiny birds. I love seeing the brilliant orb Pokemon, but I hate seeing them because they don't do anything for me. Brilliant orb doesn't allow you to get shiny Pokemon. It can be shiny, but it's not, not something that makes a difference. Can't even get hidden abilities out of the brilliant orbs. Like it sucks. You would. Um. Well, guys, we got a shiny. Oh, that's great. That was great. Oh my goodness. Well, I speak and it just hits me right in the face. I got it. I'm pretty pumped about it, but it's just I said you can't get a shiny out of a brilliant aura Pokemon, and look what happens. I get a shiny out of a brilliant aura Pokemon. So the great thing is I know that the stats are going to be good. I know that. But that's going to be about it. Stats are going to be really good. Gotta figure out the best way. Should be a way to change these settings so it doesn't freeze. Didn't know I could do that. Oh, now come on. I don't want that one. Let's see if it'll do it. Come on. This thing is not being my friend right now. So, we gotta find a name for our shiny Rookidee. There it is. I don't know what the best name was gonna be, but we'll find a name for it. Alright, so what should I catch it in? Let's see. We got mini a ball. I would catch an ultra ball if this, like, too simple. How about... Could catch it in a quick ball. How about a fastball? Critical catcher. And boom. Alright, well, we have caught shiny Rookidee. Oh, what do you think? You think we can get a second one? Back to back? Maybe? No. No, we can't. So, shiny. 273. Save. Alright. There's another one. I'm running into him. Alright. So, what we gotta do is we gotta look. We gotta check and see if it has a mark. So, guess that's what we're about to do. That's my Twitter. Alright, so let's go look. Oh, whoops. I didn't know you had. You done got you a mental herb and I didn't even know it. Held item. Put in bag. Alright. So let's check this Rookidee out. It's got Keen Eye. It's got Peck, Leer, Power Trip, and Spite. Ooh. I think those are egg moves, aren't they? A couple of them. Check summary. Rookidee. Yep, Spite. So it is quirky nature, which means that if you notice, there's no red or blue abilities or stats. So that means that it's normal stats. Okay, I could change that if I wanted to, but I think that'll work, and I can kind of get him where he needs to be with his with the EVs. But actually, Spite is an egg move. I didn't know he learned Power Trip. Yep, learned to level 4. Good. So let's see if he has a. And there's no mark. Well, that's all right then. We will. What we'll do is I've already evolved one into Corver Knight, so I'm gonna evolve this one into Corver Squire. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna move you here and go into my box. I'll go into my bag. No, let's save. That would be a good idea, right? Save it. No, I'm not looking for you anymore, Rookidee. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's go into our bag. And go here. And I'm gonna give it two mediums. See what it does. Gets up to level 20. Keep old moves. Not really worried about Fury Attack. Keep old moves. Not worried about Pluck. Keep old moves. Not worried about Taunt. Keep old moves. There's Corva Squire. Alright. So, now. Our job now is to look for Wooloo. Alright. So, that's taken forever. So, let's go here. So, we don't get to see our pal Score Bunny very long, do we? And now we get to change him to Corva Knight. Corva Squire, excuse me. What I am gonna do, I need to move Corva Squire back into his box. I need to go put him actually here in my flying box, right beside of my shiny Corva Knight. And again, I'm going to name them. I just gotta figure out the best name for them. And I need to pull back out Malinoon. Starting to sweat. Still running pretty good outside. Alright. So what I am going to need to look at is I'm going to need to look and see how many encounters I've had for Wooloo. So I'll put the right number up there. He's further down. There's 12. That's good, right? 12. So I'm actually pretty excited. Was not expecting. I was hoping to get it today. I wasn't expecting to get it that fast though. It definitely made a difference though. Getting that and being able to go ahead and transition over to Wooloo. So I'm pretty pumped actually. My computer is hating me right now for some reason. Yep, it's hating me. Maybe we can force it to like me. So this is the only thing about being here. I might have to go somewhere else. Wooloo does not show up as often. Like, you have to run into Pokemon to get Wooloo to show up. So I gotta figure out where's the best place to actually get Wooloo. Come here. I think that was supposed to be me and Lindsay. So we have power. So I believe my parents are out. I do not have power. I know that I was looking at our weather announcements earlier, and they were saying that we could have potential flash floods. I knew it was supposed to rain, but I didn't know exactly how bad. But it's been raining pretty good for the past hour. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, it's time for a new computer. It's ridiculous. Alright. And another Squillet. Alright, well, let's look and see where would be the best option for Wooloo. So X. So there, where I'm at, pretty good chance of finding them, but also here in sunny and cold weather, which right now it's the wind's blowing, and then here at any time except for fishing. So let's try here just to see if it's if it's a higher spawn rate. Which I don't believe it is. But we're gonna check and see. I think it's about the same spawn rate. Because I know it's not here. That's Manectric. Okay. So, let's find That ain't gonna work. Let me do this. Maybe. Hey, look at there. We got a Wooloo. So I'm going to have to actually do the encounters that way. This should be 13. There's a milkery, not what I'm looking for. And that's a Joltik. Oh no. Badoo. Love it. I'm running everything but what I want. Here. Run. I'll change this to blue. Sorry, it's taking forever. Computer's not I don't think my computer's up to the task of multitasking like this. We will make it work though. Excuse me. I don't know exactly what time. Text me a second. Got these Manectric chasing me. Not cool. Not cool at all. Hold on. Manectric is Electrike. Excuse me. Know what I was thinking. Alright, Meowth, I'm not looking for you, by the way. Not saying I don't need you, because I do need another one. I already evolved one into Berserker. I'm going to need another one. But I'm looking for Wooloo right now, so I need to back off a little bit. I'm going to find something. That's all I'm going to say. Might not be a Wooloo, but it'll be something. So this should be 273. Still need to change this. Okay. Well, let's not run. Oh, fight. Oh, and my controller died. Hold on for a second, guys. Alright, me back. So we are going to be looking for another computer. Oh, it didn't disconnect. That is great. Play. There we go. Just stop playing on me. Alright. Alright, and we're back at it. Run. But again, so as I said, I'm excited that I got number one. I got that Rookidee that I evolved into Corvus Squire, but I got some things I got to work on for my streaming. It's gonna make things a little bit easier. I got to figure out the best idea, whether it's to get another computer, because I don't think my RAM or my processor run smooth enough to work this, or do I just need to get another get a standalone to where I'm still running everything from one area, but then you got like my social media and my chat and stuff running on another one. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Figure out the best option. But what we'll probably do, I'll probably get to go to 50, 50 encounters, and I'll call it a night. I'll spend a little bit more time with my family before my daughter goes to sleep and everything. So we'll do that, and I appreciate you guys being here. I know it's early. I'm saying it real early, but I do greatly appreciate you guys being a part of the stream, and so but that was still nuts. I still can't believe that I ended up getting the Rookidee in a Brilliant Aura. I actually didn't even look at look at its actual stats. I'll do that in a second. Um, good thing is the rain is slowing down, so it's a plus. But who knows what's going to happen later on in the night? It could start back up again. Maybe I'll just go to 30. We'll go to 30 with our encounters. I think 50 was a little bold. And ran right into him. Let me look. I think this is Route 4, right? We are... I don't know why I didn't just go to the town map. Oh, come on, we at 23. Town map. So we are... Yep, Route 4. So Route 4... Alright, so we'll lose 25% chance spawn. And that's about it. I don't think it'll matter wherever we go for Wooloo. I think it's just gonna be that low of a spawn rate. Let me see. Because even at Route 1, it's a 15% spawn rate. And it says at Moto Stoke River Bank, that would be double. It's 10% spawn rate, and that's in the overworld. On normal weather, and 5% spawn rate in snowy weather. So it's not high. So we're just gonna have to hunt for it as best we can, and this is gonna be the best option for us. It'd be funny if we got it tonight. What's the spawn rate for milk right here? Good lord. Let me see. Alright. Milkery's spawn rate is 20%, which is less than what Wooloo's is. 5% less than what Wooloo's is, which makes no sense to me. So why am I getting more Milkerys than Wooloo's? I just blows my mind. Like, seriously. I don't know. Again, it's okay. I will take finding another one, but I need to be able to get to 30 so I can get up out of here. Not that I'm trying to leave you guys. It's not my intention. I just like meeting my goals. Still know what we're looking for. And Doom. See if we can. Nope, it's Kidfly. And a Milkery. Come on. Nope, still not what I'm looking for. Yes. Got one. Still nothing. Nuts to me. Just nuts. Just don't believe it. Hey. Come on. Need four more. Four more. One thing that does suck about this is that there's not really any chaining. I know they say that if it's an overworld spawn, it helps with the with how it shows up. But if it's not an overworld spawn, there's nothing that you can really change about it. So it's not going to show up very often. It'd be nice if it helped me out a little bit, but. Alright. Three more. Probably just missed it. Oh no. Bro, bin's on. Alright. Couple more. And then we'll be done for the night. But again, I thank you guys for all the support. Nah, I will. I'm gonna continue doing this. I know that people are like, "Oh, you gotta get more. You gotta get more viewers." I'm not really worried about it as much. Um, Again, I'm here. Just if people want to stop in and say hello, I'm not gonna be lobbying for support. I'm not looking for this to be my my bread and butter. It'd be cool to be an affiliate and be a partner and be all that stuff, but I'm not. That's not why I'm doing this. Um, I'm doing this so people can have a getaway from the things in their life that are stressful and things like that. So that's really the main reason why I do what I do. And I'm gonna tighten up a few things, but that's only because I want to make sure that people understand why I do what I do. Not really to make it big. Still nothing. All around, dreaming way out, in the night, put our hands up to the sky, take our flags and raise them high. Drop it. Okay, last one. I was hoping it'd be shiny, but it wasn't. That'd be cool to have 2 shinies in a 2-hour stream. That would be pretty sweet. Alright, so I'm gonna knock this Wooloo out, and I'm gonna head off here, guys. Again, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the support, and y'all have a great evening, and we will talk to y'all tomorrow. See ya.